Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just an update here on Fisker. I haven't talked about them on the channel. I come across an article and it mentioned them, and so I thought I'd do a video about them. But anyway, this is Fisker. Like I said, I haven't talked about this one on the new channel, so again, this is Fisker, ticker FSR. Here you can kind of see what it's done over the last year. So this one was just listed on October 28th, so it hasn't even been on there for a full year. And kind of seeing what it's done here over the last year, so it's went up 100%. Looks like it was dipped down at 896 and kind of went up in November, so had a nice run and stayed kind of flat, $15-16 range, and had another nice run up to the 27, and back down here in May to 10, and then it's been going back up again. So but as you can see, you can get it here on Robinhood, so you should be able to buy this one on any major exchange. Here's what it looks like over the last 3 months, so kind of up and down, a lot of volatility. Had a really nice last month here, up 50%, and the last week up, we'll just call it 10%, and the last day, here's what it did on Friday. And so if you don't know what this one is, it's a provision of e-mobility solutions. It develops and manufactures eco-friendly electric powered vehicles, EVs. So as you follow my channel, I've talked about a lot of EVs. Just did a video on Churchill Capital, CCIV. I've covered Tesla, NIO, Xpeng, Li Auto, several other ones. And so this one's been around since 2016. And there is the CEO, 11 million shares of volume and a $5.7 billion market cap. And not too bad of ratings, 60%, and so not too bad of ratings on a EV. So just getting to establish itself. August 6th, options now available for Fisker, and this is dated on the 24th. So if you're looking to do some options, I don't do a whole lot of them. I don't really go over them here on the channel. I do them from time to time, but more so I'm a buy and hold. I do a little bit of trading here and there, just kind of depends on the stock, but very rarely do I do options, maybe 10 times a year if that. So probably going to start doing more options. I would like to start doing some more, but just haven't got to that point yet. But so Fisker saw some new options become available today for the August 6th expiration, and this is just dated last Thursday, I believe, 24th, so just a couple days ago. So our yield boost formula has looked up and down the FSR options chain for the new August 6th contracts and identified one put and one call contract of particular interest. The put contract at the 1850 strike price had a current bid of $1.55, with an investor. If an investor was to sell to open the put contract, they are committing to purchase the stock at $18.50, but will also collect the premium, putting the cost basis of the shares at $16.95. To an investor already interested in purchasing shares of FSR, that could represent an attractive alternative to paying $19.48 a share today. And feel free to pause and go over the rest of the information. This just talks about the strike price, so if you're interested, feel free to pause and go over that. Moving on, why Fisker jumped 9% on Wednesday. This is just dated last Wednesday. Shares of the electric Fisker ended up Wednesday trading up a 9.1%, logging its best close since March, following news that the company was being added to the Russell 3000. And I have some more information to go over that here as well. While not a requisite for the stock to perform well, being part of the well-recognized market like The Russell 3000 bolsters the bullish case for most stocks, in addition to the drawing attention to the company, and inclusion in a key index means mutual funds and exchange traded funds will soon be adding Fisker to their funds. And feel free to pause and go over the rest there. So this should also help drive the stock price up. Fisker won't officially become the Russell 3000 constituent. I think that's how you Monday until Monday, which is actually tomorrow. On Wednesday's surge therefore may reflect speculative buying in anticipation of the institutional buying set to materialize next week. And feel free to pause and go over the rest. Shares of other EVs outfits like Tesla and Nikola were up firmly on Wednesday, suggesting the lift was at least partially linked to the EV industry tailwinds. And so very interesting future that all the EVs hold. That's why I kind of like to have a little bit of each one. So I've seen this picture in the past. That is so awesome. I love it. Of course, it would be the other way around. I'd be sitting in this chair and have a lovely lady like this driving me around, so that would be awesome. Who cares about the white gloves? She wanted to wear them or not. But just saying. So Fisker and Magna signed long-term agreement, including production of Ocean SUV in fall 2022, and this is just dated also on the 22nd. And they have some really interesting looking cars. I kind of like the looks of their automobiles. So in a recent announcement, Fisker and Magna International have finalized the long-term manufacturing agreement. Binding agreement coincides with previous agreements between both parties regarding EV platform sharing and ADAS systems. As part of the latest agreement, Magna will produce Fisker's upcoming electric Ocean SUV in November 2022. So a lot of good catalysts coming up, and right there you have it, in November 2022. So whenever I get some shares of this one, it would definitely be a long-term play, like all my other EV plays. So I've also covered lithium here on the channel, and all the picks and shovel type of plays in regards to EVs, cobalt, lithium, and so on. So Henrik Fisker retained the trademark and the Fisker logo, and launched the new separate company with a more original name, Fisker. Since then, Fisker claimed a breakthrough in a solid-state battery that would provide its EV with 500-mile range and 1-minute charging. Just blows my mind there. 1 minute to charge and a 500-mile range. Just amazing. But quickly backtracked on these bold promises and even admitted the company's upcoming vehicles would in fact feature traditional lithium-ion batteries instead. And I've covered lithium-ion here on the channel quite a few different times. Quite a few different penny stocks out there for lithium. So you can find those in the library as well. I'll try to link the links in the description for you. And this kind of goes over some more information about the Ocean SUV. Will utilize EV architecture developed by Magna and modified by Fisker to create what the parties are calling the FM29 platform new intellectual property. Fisker anticipates the manufacturer's suggested retail price of $37,499, so that's pretty average. Nothing out of line there. Electric's take. Feel free to pause and go over the rest. And moving on here, Fisker set to join the Russell 3000 index on June 28th. So tomorrow could be an interesting day for Fisker. Could run up, or could run up and have a sell-off. It'll be or profit taking, however you want to take it, and should be very interesting. So again, on the 28th, which tomorrow, membership in the U.S. all-cap Russell 3000 index, which remains in place for 1 year, means automatic inclusion in either large cap Russell 1000 index or small cap Russell 2000 index, as well as appropriate growth and value style indexes. And so feel free to pause and go over the rest. Fisker has the right strategy to design, develop, produce, and deliver innovative electric vehicles for a rapidly expanding global market in a capital efficient way. Our brand is focused on design, a seamless ownership experience, and substantially, including one recently announced, aim to bring a 100% climate neutral vehicle to market by 2027. Our plan is on track to launch at least 4 new vehicles into the market before 2025. I believe the strategy will make us the fastest growing pure EV maker over the next 4 years. So like I said, these are all long-term play for me. At least a bare minimum of 2 years, probably more a minimum of 5. And 5 to 10 years you'll be able to see, should be able to see the biggest return on your money in investing in some of these. This goes over a little bit more about Fisker. So they're a California-based Fisker, revolutionizing the automotive industry by developing the most emotionally desirable and eco-friendly electric vehicles on Earth, passionately driven by a vision of a clear future for all. The company is on mission to become the #1 e-mobility service provider with the world's most sustainable vehicles. To learn more, you can go to their website right there, fiskerincorporated.com, and enjoy exclusive content across Fisker's social media. Of course, all of the following, and we may as well just click in and see where it takes us. I haven't looked at their website yet, but here we have it. Ocean. What more would you want besides a really nice car besides the ocean? So, and I still say that's a really good price. A lot of cars that's pretty average price. We're Fisker. We want to change the way you move. Vegan interior, solar sunroof. Be still your sustainable heart. Sustainable thing of good. Even our lease is high design. So even if you wanted to do a lease, that would be really interesting. I kind of like the looks of them. It's kind of an interesting looking car. So not much on the website if you want to go check it out. Again, it's at www.fiskerinc.com. Designed by Henrik. James Bond fame BMW Z8 is the latest disruption, the revolutionary Fisker Ocean. And who doesn't like a James Bond car? So over here to Reddit. High level, what's in store for not much in there, so we'll check out tip ranks. Currently at 1930, could have gone into the low at 870, high of 31.96, so still not an outrageous price on this one. So volume spike Friday suggests a small dip may be coming. If it dips to the 8 SMA 1867 and reverse again, wonder how this evening. Did my DD buying at the open tomorrow, should hit 25 by the end of the week. Might be a good point, but could go down, so just be safe. Always need to do your DD and check it, set your alerts, set your stops if you must, or however you choose to protect yourself. Getting close to 12,000 shares. Wow. That's impressive. So it could have a run-up, but could also have a run-up and then a sell-off for profit taking. So if you're looking to get into that one, might throw some money at it as well. So, but that's going to be happening tomorrow. Over here at tip ranks. Currently at 1930, not too bad. Moderate buy out of 8 showing 5 at a buy with a 25% upside to 24.29, high of 40, low of 10. But that's all that I have on Fisker, so if you have any shares of this one, go ahead and leave it in the comments along with your cost basis and any other information you have on this one that we can share. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing, hit the bell, and so you're notified of when the next videos come out. Again, this is Jay Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.